Hey folks, do you want to know about this HHC THC-P device that I got from over at Can-Aid? You guys stick around, man. I'll talk to you guys about that. As you guys know, man, my name's Eric. I am the Whatever Guy, and I shoot videos 5 or 6 days a week, basically keeping you guys updated in the world of Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp cannabis, and just what's going on around. And today, man, I got a real fucking banger for you guys. This is a super good cart. As you guys know, man, I used to have a bigger channel than I have now. Obviously, I'm struggling along with less than 100 subscribers, but I actually had a channel at one time that had a couple thousand subscribers on it, and so we had about 500 videos up over there. And way back when I first started that channel, man, I had done quite a bit of stuff on Can-Aid. I kind of got away from them because as time moved on, we started poking off into these newer alternate cannabinoids, the minor cannabinoids like the HHC, the THC-O, and stuff like that. And in the past, Can-Aid was just kind of miring along back there with the Delta 8. Although I will say that as far as Delta 8 goes, they are some of the most Delta 8, or as far as potent on the market. And I've always considered Can-Aid to be medical grade Delta 8 because they are just such good quality and potent products that they have over there. But again, I kind of got away from them because they weren't delving into the whole HHC or THCO thing, and other brands were. And the thing about Can-Aid is they were kind of just getting their ducks in a row, making sure that they were doing everything that they were doing correctly before they moved on into other things. And what they've done was they actually contacted me, a guy named John, one of their sales reps over there, and was talking to me the other day about some of their new products and stuff they got. And so they sent out a few things. One of the things they sent out was obviously this 2-gram apples and banana Delta 8 THC device that I've been checking out for the last couple of days. They also sent out an HHC device. You'll notice it's out of package because I'm actually doing another video over on my other channel. Will HHC get you high? So we're going to be talking about that over there. Having said that, man, looking at this black label, pink lemonade, HHC THC-P device that Can-Aid put out. Let me just say, man, this thing right here is the real fucking deal. Like you guys, I'm gonna hold this up where you guys can see the package. Okay, pink lemonade, and obviously one of the cool things about this is the cool thing about Can-Aid is they put a lot of time and effort into a lot of their products over there, all their products over there, and they have a super really good pink lemonade taste going on with this right here, which I was really kind of surprised. I really thought that some of those people out there that are trying to go after the whole pink lemonade taste aren't exactly chasing it correctly. They did a good job with this right here. I'm going to give the taste on this probably about 8.5. Super smooth all the way around. And let me just say also, probably one of the more potent carts that I've ever tried on this channel. I mean, we can't really rate this on a Delta 8 scale. As you guys know, man, there's been so many of these different reviews and stuff that we've got. But let me just say, for an HHC device with this splash of THC-P in it that it's got, is really, again, I asked the question, why do you even need to go to like the medical marijuana dispensary at all with products like this on the shelf? Because like this, if you were to get this off the shelf the first time and try this, the first question that will pop in your mind is like, how is this fucking legal? Because these carts are banging. The only thing, I'll put my hand up behind the cart where you guys can see. You guys can notice that it's got a nice light honey gold tint to it, and obviously there's a big bubble out of it because and the bubble is obviously not as big as what it could be because that kind of lends to the potency and the quality of the cart itself. Because I've had this cart for about 2.5 days, and it's actually been on my pen continuously for the 2.5 days. And for those of you that don't know me very well, you should know that I actually use these carts. Like I'm riding around with this in my pocket all day long. A vape cart is something that is on my person continually all the time. And I will say that that I actually, with this right here, with this amount of distillate being out of it, it could be a lot more if it wasn't for the potency of this. Because really all it takes is about 2.5 puffs off this, and your ass is riding out for about 2.5 hours. Super good effects on this right here. This is, even though this says hybrid on it, this is lends towards more of a cerebral high, something that gives you some good ideas, and obviously not something sticking to the couch. Like you'll get those good ideas in your head, and you will actually act on those good ideas instead of just like getting a good idea and just letting it go along and being lazy about it. That's the cool thing about this right here. This is a complete mood enhancer, this cart right here. And for those of you that aren't aware, HHC in and of itself is a more cerebral high anyway. It's more of a sativa type high because it's actually activated by the enzymes in your brain as opposed to attached to the CB1 and CB2 receptors. It is thought that HHC will get around the urinalysis test. I'm not 100% sure about that, but what we are planning on doing is put that theory to the test with this HHC cart right here. I'm going to find me a test subject, someone that's not used to using these type of products, Make sure they're clean. Obviously, give them the HHC, and then obviously after the fact, test them again to see if they're actually coming up hot on the piss test or not. Because really, what's happening with these products like this, guys, with the THC-P and stuff, is they're attaching to your CB1 and CB2 receptors. It creates the metabolites that are actually detected. They're not, when you take the piss test, they're not testing for marijuana. What they're testing for is the metabolites that are created in your body when those minor cannabinoids attach to your CB1 and CB2 receptors. So the question is like, will HHC show up on a piss test because they don't tie to the CB1 and CB2 receptors? Obviously, with this cart here, this being an HHC and a THC-P cart, that's not a viable discussion, simply because THC-P will bind to your CB1 and CB2 receptors, and it will bind to your CB1 and CB2 receptors 30 times more potently than regular delta-9 THC, and that's why you only have a minor smidgen of THC-P in these carts right here. And let me just say, the minor smidgen is enough to just send you out. You can. This is not something that's going to give you a panic attack. I can see where some people with less tolerance than me would get a panic attack. But for those of you that are general users, you're not going to get a panic attack with this, but it will send you on a really, really good ride. You guys check it out, man. Ken8shop.com. You guys want to check them out? I'm actually having a conversation with John tomorrow. See if we can't get you guys some sort of a discount code. But you guys check it out, man. Love it. See you.